Hi, Cancer. Welcome into your weekly reading. Well, it's been bi weekly. I've been flip flopping between you and Scorpio. Hopefully, if I can build you guys up, then you'll be a weekly time slot like Pisces. So, please tell me what's going on here for Cancer the first week of January. Somebody asked for you, actually, so that's why we're doing this reading. All right, let's see what's going on here. You're at a crossroads. Two of Swords. Oh, look at that. Two of Wands. You're definitely at a crossroads. So you're trying to decide between two things and you're struggling to make a decision. But you know intuitively and inside yourselves, it's going to be the new thing. It's going to be a new chapter. I know you're choosing between either do this or do that, this person or that person, this job or that job. We'll see when we start clarifying these what is going on here. But there you are, holding the globe in your hands, almost like GPS, take me there. But you don't know where there is yet or who's coming with you there. But let's see who or what is coming into Cancer, please. The Magician and the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're trying to manifest something. That's also Taurus energy. But with the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, this is like ghosting. This is cheating. This is lying. These are things we do in the shadows. This could even be an affair, okay? Or sneaking away. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Something is going to get revealed, that's for sure. And then there's going to be a Tower moment. I'm wondering what you're trying to manifest. Tell me what Cancer doesn't see coming their way, please. Two of Wands, Nine of Cups, Judgment. Look at all these major arcanas. It's crazy. So here, first of all, this is your card, the Chariot. You're going forward with intent to stay focused, regardless of the positive and the negative or the detours that you've been taking in your life. You're making a final judgment call and you're singing that tune. So you're like, fat lady, let it rip. Because you're going towards your desires, your wish fulfillment for yourself. And you're wondering which direction that is. That's why you're at that twos, trying to make that choice, which is the right path for you forward. What's the advice here for Cancer, please? Four of Cups. And then there's the Emperor again, Aries energy. Doesn't have to be. This is somebody that's just maybe older than you, somebody that has a lot of authority in life, is a powerful figure, creates empires. They're an emperor. They're up there in status. Now, Four of Cups in your advice position, you're dealing with this individual, but there's something here that's making you feel like it's unrequited love or a runner-chaser dynamic. If this isn't regards to love, you're being offered up something that you could care less for it. You're like, no, not for me. It's too boring. It's too this. It's too that. It's not my vibe. It's not for me. I'm a cool, low-key, chill type of person. That person's like a lot. It's energy. Too much. It's an example, but you get my flow. Now, let me see what the outcome is for the week for Cancer, please. Temperance. Can I have one more, please? You're trying to restore your balance. You're also trying to be patient here for some sort of situation. Like I said, there's a lot of major arcanas here. You're in this period of flux right now in your life. There are big changes happening to you. And it's like as if your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, they're putting up the guardrails for you, Cancer, so you don't fall down a deep, dark well and it takes you forever to climb on out. It looks like you're going forward in the right direction. Like it's like you are doing you, but you are going to find some form of balance when this happens. This is an invitation to something, all right? Something on an emotional level. It's more than a page because it's a knight. So someone's delivering this to you. And it's like someone saying, hey, let's go for coffee. Hey, let's go for a drink. Hey, come in my office, shut the door. It's usually something positive because it's restoring some form of balance in your life. But you are going to be stuck thinking about it from a different perspective and a different view. All right? So let's get the clarifiers. Before, I don't know if you guys have done this, if I've done this kind of reading with you yet. Maybe, maybe not. We do before tarot and after tarot. Before tells us your feelings and your thoughts for why you have the cards that are laying out like this on the table today. The after tells us after the aftermath, what happens after. Why is Two of Swords here? So at the Two of Swords, before you were sitting pretty. You brought something into this world. You brought in a family. You brought in a career. You brought in a job. You brought in a relationship. You produced something, right? And you were successful too. You were vindicated, validated. You knew your worth. See, look at this. You are the Empress here. This is why you had an Emperor peeking out during your advice. The only other energy capable of standing right next to an Empress is an Emperor. That's a power couple. That's a power connection. See, you had this before, and you've been waffling over something. I keep seeing twos. So now you're just like, fuck, let me just throw spaghetti up against the wall, see what sticks. We'll do that way. But you're ready to rock and roll. But I do see you waffling over something. Tell me after, please, with the Two of Swords. Okay, there you are, my friends. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that's you. You're my queens, whether you're male or female. But this is you emotionally available, emotionally mature, the one that can handle these tough conversations. But what you're doing after the fact is being the Knight of Pentacles. You're moving slowly, but cautiously. You're like, I'll pick up the pieces. Let me just take one tiny little step forward and see what happens. It's like you're dipping your toe in cold water or to see what the temperature's like. That's what you're doing. Trying to decide something. What's the Magician? See, before you might have been engaged, not all of you, third party situation. If not, this was like you maybe reconciling with somebody, maybe seeing someone, dating someone, but it was a challenge. There were challenges, there were blocks, there were obstacles, there were issues, right? And back here, the obstacles and issues, probably one of the two of you was very boarded up, a lot of boundaries. And maybe it was you, and then maybe you put down your guard and you feel like you let a wolf in when you would just, you've removed one boundary. Maybe you tested somebody, I don't know, and they failed. It's like you let a wolf in, but there was something there that had issues, challenges, blocks, obstacles. And I guess you were trying to manifest course correction, a choice, a decision. Let me see with the after tarot. Cancer, please. Even if that's work related, maybe you were working with a team and you were putting your minds together to create something, but there were issues, there were blocks, obstacles, and you were trying to manifest something. After is showing the Wheel of Fortune. They see you, Cancer, trying to do something. Okay, and there's the Moon is a Pisces card, but sometimes it makes me feel like it's your card because that's your planet. and you work well in the dark shadows because you could just see clearly through bullshit. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it's saying, don't worry, Cancer, we got your back. These are three fates working on your behalf to move your life. So if your life was stagnant and you're moving like that, like the Knight of Pentacles, slowly but cautiously, Spirit's like, we're going to hook you up with a little bit of Jupiter. We're going to put it behind you. And we're going to move your life forward because we see what you're trying to manifest. We see what you're trying to do. And that's probably why you have the Knight of Cups in your outcome. What is the before saying about the Nine of Cups, the Chariot, and Judgment, please? Yeah, somebody ghosted. Okay. The High Priestess. And that's Pisces card. And the Seven of Swords. Someone there is, and if they didn't ghost you yet, they're strategizing the exit plan. Okay? It could be you too. Maybe it's you. Because I see you moving forward, looking towards your wish fulfillment and making some sort of judgment call here. You could be also using your intuition to fuel your tank over there. Come on, guys. This is the after tarot. This is the before tarot. Really? Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords. This is where you're gathering the swords. This is collected and gone. The card that fell down is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Now it's a one-night stand. That's flaky. That's in, it's out. That is somebody who just put I's and T's and didn't cross or dot them at all. They're like, they just left in a flash. Of course, that could be you. If it's not an affair, this is talking about, dashing away from something without checking it. It's irrational. It's not well thought out, unplanned. And that's what happens. Clarify Four of Cups. Maybe you attempted to try something and you didn't like it and you ran away from it, or it's vice versa. Four of Swords in reverse. You haven't healed. Cancer. You haven't healed from something. So you're getting new offers and you're not looking at them. I think you're trying to restore your to restore your inner balance and your peace. You really need to either A, physically rest yourself because maybe you're overworked. B, it could be talking about you needing to heal your heart from something. You need to get out of your head because you're building up anxiety now and you don't want that kind of stress. There is something, though, that the universe is offering you, but you're neglecting to look at it. Look at it. That's the advice. No need to stress. And you need to rest or heal from something. Five of Swords. Five of Swords talks about making some sort of sacrifice, or at least that's how you're going to feel when this situation arrives at you. So you're going to be presented with something, some kind of an emotional offer, and then you're going to be at this place where you're going to try to find your inner peace, your inner balance, so you can make that choice. This is what I'm suspecting with this outcome here for the week. You're going to go on your intuition. You're going to use reasoning and logic, and then someone's going to come here and invite you out on an emotional level. It's going to help you restore your balance, but here you are going on your intuition. Then you're going to do it. Then you're going to rationalize something. Can I have one more? When this invite comes in. Oh, I love it. You go back to yourself, like the person that you are. You know, you're most comfortable when you're in your element, which is a water sign, the Queen of Cups, you, with your heart chakra open and emotionally mature and emotionally available. So this invite comes in and you become you. I'm so curious to see how your second week goes down, because when you do this, this is what happens at the back of the deck. The Ace of Pentacles. You get an offer, and it is very much looking like it's coming from your Emperor, as you are an Empress. And look at that, the Magician, you manifesting this. You're going to have a solid new opportunity here with someone, or a new job in a powerful partnership. Now, Romance Angels, what do you have for my Cancer? I want to do all the zodiac signs. I can't do it. I'm traveling. I'm tired. And I did you, my lovelies. And I was feeling you guys too. So those are the signs of the week as I finish with my beautiful Cancers. See, unrequited love. That's what this is. What I was telling you earlier in your advice position. There's not enough of love. It's only one-sided. Worth waiting for is here, and let go of control issues. That's what the stress and the resting means. You don't want to create anxiety. You just want to move forward and just wait for the right opportunity and time for something that's coming in for you. Keep an open mind. Also, I feel like something came fresh towards you off the heels of you healing from someone else. Because that's what it looks like to me. I can be wrong, but you know, you guys can tell me downstairs, down below in the comments. Last bit of advice with Shadow and Light Oracle from my beautiful Cancer team. You know, before we go here, if there was something that this person, that Cancer, was dealing with, what would they say? Wow. Shit. I love you unconditionally. I think this person stays up at night thinking about you. All right, let's go here. Cancer, please. There's two. Oh, my goodness. Meditation and escapism. That's the one I was telling you about with this card. True self and pseudo self. Let's read this one. True self and pseudo self. Life is constant aim to find ourselves, be ourselves, and show ourselves authentically to the world. But the reality is that we have many different versions of ourselves, and not just one self. Sometimes we even show ourselves as someone we are not. You might realize this about yourself too if you think about how you show up when you are with others or family compared to with your friends, and again with your colleagues or strangers. You might see that how you act, what language you use, and what things you share or hide about yourself are different. As you can see, there is not just one true self, one way to always be. There are different sides to us, and we show different sides to different people. And that's okay. Showing your true self doesn't mean to show everyone, all of us, but to always show what is true, no matter which side of us it is. Problems might occur for ourselves and others if we choose to show something else. This means not to make ourselves seem better than we are, but also not to pretend to be less than who we are. When we're challenged, it's easy to slip into defensive mode and talk ourselves up to seem better than what we are, to prove our worthiness. Yet, when our confidence is low, we might instead put ourselves down and take more blame than we should. This card challenges you not to make yourself seem either less or more when you are presented with uncomfortable truths that are being questioned or challenged. Check in with yourself. Are you in need of people's validation to feel good about yourself? Are you depending on approval and praise from other people more than depending on yourself? This might be a clue that you need to work on relying on loving yourself instead of living in your pseudo self. Remember who you are and how you are. Take your power back. That's this. I'm going to quickly brief over meditation and escapism. Cancers sometimes can do that. You guys go a little bit in your shells. I never found that to be a problem for me, though. It's common to believe that the purpose of meditation is to think about nothing, empty your mind, and get a rest from thoughts, your inner dialogue. But in reality, not to have many thoughts at all is nearly impossible, as our brain is wired to do exactly that, think. Meditation is not necessarily an escape from your reality, but a tool that you can use to see your true reality and reframe it and perhaps see it from a different light. It's a way to look at your thoughts from a more neutral perspective. You might sometimes feel that you want to run away, be somewhere else, and escape from your current reality. Common ways to do that is through watching TV, playing games, indulging in drugs or alcohol, or anything that keeps your mind focused on one thing that makes you forget the things you don't want to deal with for a moment. This card encourages you to lose yourself in your own mind instead of escaping into a different reality. Interesting. All right, guys, that's what I have for you this week. Please leave me your comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one.